This week's predictions from Ozbets.
Welcome to Rowney TV, and this week we're looking at the fixtures for Saturday in the Haven Homes Winter League.
Week 10.
Week 10.
Game 7. Bit behind, a few fixtures called off. And unfortunately, we get off to a bad note. Addy's out first. Lads, bring your tea, coffee, sandwiches with you. It's going to be a long day.
It's a logistics disaster.
Obviously, he came in last, and I was the first place available for him. It's unbelievable. But they're playing. The boys in form. The old Teletubbies. Tim and Dave there.
Yep.
They'll be wanting to carry on here, and I can see them upsetting Wilf and Addy.
Who knows, they could be racing around before you know it. They'll be 4 or 5 up.
Well, hopefully, yes. And get off the course and get off play on. So I'm calling a big win next week.
I'll go with that. I'll go with that. The Teletubbies are on it. I mean, I was looking at Dave Thomas actually on the course today. He's swinging well, so you know it could be all over by 14.
Now then, I don't really want to talk about this game because I love it when you talk about your game because you bring yourself up so well, Jed. You're playing the champs next week.
I think we've got to go back to basics, Toby and I. I think we've got to look at ourselves, look at what shots we've got, actually know what shots we've got on which holes, by the way, and really take Trev and Paul on for what they are, which is basically, I don't know, you'd say unaccomplished kind of scruffy golfers, and we've just got to adapt our game, you know, with that, haven't we?
But Geordie was his new driver, and Trev now with his new power caddy, which cost a lot of money with it. Oh, he's got a fancy dash, everything. Yeah, it even tells him how far he's got to go to the corp to get his Carling lager.
Well, is there a tray underneath?
yeah. Oh no, there's plenty of room in that bag. So
Okay.
anyway, once again, I'm gonna. Obviously, you're tipping yourself to win next week.
I'm saying it's going to be a close game. Our form has dropped a little, but you know we'll just see. But I think we might just get it by 1 or 2.
Well, I'm going with the champs.
Okay.
Right. Next, I love this. Brian and Neil against the tea caddy. Now, is Holty here or is he not? Is he on his first break still, or is he going away again for a second break? This is the question.
I think it's better when he goes away. There's much better performances.
Anyway, Brian fancies it for next week. He thinks we're back and we're going to beat them. And to be honest with you, I think they will.
Okay, let's go for that.
I'm going for the organisers to beat the tea caddy next week.
I'll join you with that.
Yeah, and I hope Holty sees this when he's on holiday, really enjoying himself, and he can give it all taties if he wants. Next, we come to Pipe and Slippers, who are going to get hammered this week. They're going to get hammered. They're playing the Invisible Man, who apparently has not turned up anymore. He hasn't turned up yet anyway, Mr. Kearney. And Brendan and new partner now. Tom is now in.
I think we can confirm that. Tom's a great asset to the league.
Tom Fairclough.
He's like John who? Jilted who?
Jilted John, yeah.
He's history.
So, it's Tom Charmer, even though we call him Tom Fairclough, super sub. He's now a partner of Brendan, and I think next week they're going to get a thrashing. No, I don't. I think they're going to thrash the...
Yeah, I think if the weather's sublime, maybe, but it'll be a close game, but who knows?
No. And next we come to the People's Champs. I'll let you call this one.
Well,
I don't like to blow my own
this
trumpet like
is an interesting game because we've got the Cos and Ozzy.
Yeah.
The other ORRY.
Yeah. There's only room for one ORRY in this club.
In the Slag brothers, who've really smartened up their act. They look great on the course today. I was impressed by that. But
dangerous golf, you see.
I think that really, the People's Champions, they're on a roll. They've got momentum. It's working well, and I just see from what I saw today is that the Slag brothers game is positively ugly.
Yes, and me and Billy are possibly sweet and lovely, and everyone loves us. And I'm calling another 4-3
It's a biggie. Next week. It could be bigger than that.
Yeah. And then this is an interesting game next week. It's a family affair. Uncle versus nephew. The pro, the beards to be feared, top of the league against the boys who have found the love.
I can't see Uncle Steve pulling family rank here, and it'll be a straight win for Vince and Tom. It'll be another 3-2.
Well, I'm actually going for shock of the season. I'm actually calling Dan and Steve to win this next week, and I don't care what you say, Tom.
Well, that's going to turn the league upside down.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'll buy you a pint.
I'm telling you what, I'm not wishing or hoping here, but I think that's going to happen. Dan and Steve are going to turn them over.
Well, on Tom's form today, and then when Tom did just dip out on like the 1 or 2 holes, Vince was there backing him up.
Well, we'll see for next week. And then we come to the last game. Kevin Stacey, who are nose bleeding all over the place, against Capitano and Paul.
This is a funny game, isn't it?
They are both up there. They're game in hand there, and what have you. Mark's up for it this year.
This is a nice game, isn't it? Because it's genteel, it's polite, it's friendly.
4 nice lads, 4
lovely
nice
people.
lads.
Yeah, there's no aggression.
No, 3 nice lads and an idiot in shorts.
There's no aggression in this game, though, is there? So it's
you know
quite
what, I'm calling a half on that one.
Yeah, I'd say so. I don't think either of them are gutsy enough to go and win it.
No, you don't think so?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
I think Mark's a bit of a fighter, like.
No, he's an artist.
He comes from Burnley.
No, he's a bit flowery, isn't he?
Well, yeah, true enough, yeah. So I'm going to go for a half.
Yeah, I'll go with you on that. I'll go with you.
Okay, so that's it. And don't forget, this Wednesday is the second part of the quiz.
Brilliant, yeah, fantastic turnout we had
you were up
this
here,
Wednesday.
Yeah,
it was good. We didn't win. I think I was intellectually challenged on the night, but it was a pleasant evening all round.
I take it there was no multiple choice questions then for you to pick from?
No, nothing like that. Nothing as simple as that. It required some actual knowledge.
Oh, well, so you were knackered.
Totally.
Not to worry. Anyway, we go again next week. Hopefully the weather stays fair. We'll be on it. And don't forget, when the fun stops, go down to Dangerous Golf and get yourself some smart tops.
Absolutely. Look how splendiferous this is.
Brilliant.